Can't have that. All right, we are here again, PGA Show 2014 and National Car Rental. And you're saying to myself, okay, so what's National got to do with golf? So, rather than me trying to answer that question, let me ask you, sir. Yeah. What does National have to do with golf?
Yeah, thanks, John. So golf is, the business people's sport. National being a car rental company that we rent primarily to business renters, it's a natural tie-in. Our members are golfers, and golfers are people who rent cars. So it works out really well for us, and we're working on a new program to help bring the National name actually out to the people, which is called the National Car Rental PGA Pro-Am Series. We're lucky enough to have two great ambassadors for the sport, Keegan Bradley, professional tour golfer, and standing with me here, Mark, his dad, Mark Bradley, who's a PGA professional as well.
We have an affinity of hanging out with the Bradleys. I just told Mark the story about meeting Pat Bradley at the LPGA Legends, and of course that's your sister, correct?
Yes.
And so you and your son are working with National. In what capacity? What do you hope to accomplish here?
Yeah, it's a cool deal. It's a National Car Rental approached Keegan to sort of be the face of the Pro-Am series. And then when they found out that I'm a PGA club professional, he's PGA Tour, I'm PGA of America, and National is just a wonderful sponsor for the PGA of America. And so they asked me to join in, and I can sort of come in with information about what it's like to be a club professional and putting on tournaments, and to have somebody like National come in here with the National PGA Pro-Am Series and help my event. Sex it up, if you will. Maybe you can't say it that way. Just make it sexier. Make it more exciting. We have the banners up. We have all this marketing things that we can add to your event. We have the bus, this huge bus with a wrap on it with the National Car Rental colors on there and Keegan's picture on the front. And inside of that bus is going to be like TrackMan and all kinds of high-tech things, and even a regripping station, so that to give you a little bit more of a background, so as a club professional, I've run many a Pro-Am on Monday. And if someone like National came to me and said, hey, how about this? We'll bring the bus, we'll give you all this great marketing stuff and the flags and the pennants, and the TrackMan, we'll bring TrackMan in, and we'll also give you a few $1,000s to spice up your event just a little bit. I'm going to go. I'm going to take it because, I can give more money to my pros who are playing in the event so that they're going to be more excited about playing. And then we can give more money to the amateur teams that win in the form of gift certificates. Right. And they're going to turn right around, go back into the host pro shop, and they're going to spend it. So then while the players are there, they can go out on the driving range and work with this fabulous piece of equipment called TrackMan.
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible. And a lot of places, it's going to take a while before you see TrackMans everywhere. And your average golfer isn't going to necessarily have a chance to jump on a TrackMan and see what his numbers are like. And so they're going to be able to do that at one of the National PGA Pro-Am Series events.
I don't know a whole lot of average golfers who are not scared to see what their numbers are like. Okay.
That's right, but you can compare your numbers with Keegan's. Keegan's already been on it, and he's put all his numbers up there. And so, for instance, if Keegan's launch angle is 14.1 and yours is 9, we need to get that up. And so that's when the golf professional steps in and says, okay, do this or try that, and then hit it, and oh boy, your launch angle now is 11, it's 12, and so it's improving. So it's a big-time win-win for everybody.
I enjoy watching the tournaments when Keegan's playing and the announcers are like, it's 146 to the green, it's a pitching wedge.
Yeah, right.
Give me a break.
Yeah, not kidding.
Yeah, not for me.
So now, does National approach the clubs approach National, organizations approach National? How does it work?
So the way it works is we've worked closely with the PGA of America. PGA of America has 41 sections around the country, around North America.
Right.
We have partnered with them to say, hey, you're already putting on an event. So you're putting on an event on a Monday, as Mark was talking about, and this has already been a great event. We want to come in and be part of it. So we didn't invent a new format. The format's whatever the club was already doing. Could be a men's pro-am, could be a women's pro-am, could be 3-person in a pro, could be 2 in a pro, it could be 4 in a pro. Whatever the club wanted to do, we wanted to stay with that because we know that's successful. But at the end of it, when everybody's done, we'll end up with 82 winners, or 82 groups will have won. They all go into a random drawing where we'll pick one of those groups out and they win an experience where they get to go visit with Mark, who gets to teach them how to play, and then go play a little bit with Keegan. And so they play with a pro and they learn from a pro.
Why do you always do that? Why is it the ones who win always get the lessons? It's the guys who lose who need to go talk to Mark.
Fair point, yeah. It's awful hard to pick from the losing group, but yeah. Yeah, fair point, though.
Work on that for next year, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it's fun is we've got, we call our renters business pros. All of our commercials, we say, go like a pro, business pros. These are our business pros going to work with the PGA pros and really learning from them. And it's just a great way for us to hook up two great organizations.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, and I think the key thing there that Rob was talking about is, we're not coming in and starting a whole new event in a chapter or a section around the country. There's enough events. And when I talked to the executive directors from all of the sections in the country, that's what they were basically saying. We have enough events. As a matter of fact, we need to lose a couple and so what National's doing is they're coming into an event that's already established, a pro-am that's been going on for how many years, it doesn't matter, and just, spicing it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And
if somebody, after participating, goes to the airport and goes to the rental car booth with the green instead of any of those other guys, then all the better, huh?
Better for them and better for us. Good for everybody all around, exactly.
Well, it's just, our crux with our show is we talk to the average guy, all right? We don't talk about the pros or anything because, with no offense, but there's enough people out there who cover what, Keegan and all those guys do. And it's nice to see a company actually know that, hey, I don't sell golf clubs, I don't sell golf balls, but the golfer is my audience.
Exactly right. Yeah, we want to get to that audience and bring it out. We're running the tournaments will start in February. We'll run all the way from February to October. If your folks want to learn more, they can visit nationalcargolf.com or go to Facebook National Car Rental. They will be able to learn more there, or to the PGA's website. They can go to pga.com and there's information on there as well.
Fantastic, and that's got the schedule of events and all that on there.
That's right. Schedule events, and we'll also make sure you get a copy of the schedule events so you know exactly when everything's coming up.
Anybody going to Valhalla this year? Because, it's close. Anybody know
I'm sure
offhand?
somebody's going. I'm probably not going, but we'll have somebody going, yeah. That is coming up.
Fantastic. Guys, I appreciate it. And you guys hanging out for the whole show, or is this the only day you're here?
We're here for the whole show, so National Car Rental will be displayed over at the convention center, so we'll be there for the rest of the week.
And Golf Radio people get how much of a discount now?
We'll have to get back to you on that one exactly, but yes.
Everybody's like that. They all got to get back to me. I'm going to have so many phone calls next week. Well, guys, great to meet you, man.
Thanks, John. We
appreciate it.
Rob
Connors and with National, Mark Keegan Bradley. That's it.
Mark Keegan Bradley.
Mark Keegan Bradley. Mark Keegan Bradley's father, Bradley.
Thanks,
but again, thanks for all you guys do. Great to meet you.
And
thanks, John. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, thanks for everybody talking to us.
Hey,
That's great.
My pleasure. See you guys.
Thank you.
Cool, you do. As soon as I didn't know but you have the voice, man.
Oh, appreciate it. So do you, man. I was going, oh, man, this guy's going to take my gig.